Today I'm going to be making Greek cucumber noodle salad. Delicious, easy, and even good for leftovers because you don't have all your green leafy lettuce that's going to get soggy. Cucumbers are watery to begin with, so can't get any soggier than they already are. So we're going to be spiralizing some cucumbers, English cucumbers. I actually doubled the recipe. The recipe actually is a Pampered Chef recipe. Pampered Chef has hundreds and hundreds of easy, delicious, simple recipes that just help you get dinner on the table faster. This is one of them. So as I said, cucumbers are watery. So when you spiralize your cucumbers, you're gonna wanna let the extra water drain. So I'm using our salad and berry spinner. It comes with a large bowl and it actually comes with a smaller bowl if you wanna spin berries. As you see, they're already draining out. You can also use the bowl as a salad bowl because it comes with a cover if you want to store a salad in it. So that's pretty cool. So we are going to be spiralizing some English cucumbers. In the spiralizer, you just put it in to the spiralizer, which I already have with the fettuccine blade. And you just make sure that it's in there. You want to cut it to size, and you just want to make sure that it kisses together. Super easy to use, really takes no effort, and you're just gonna twist it around and you'll see the cucumbers starting to come out. Now some cucumbers, some vegetables, whatever it is you're spiralizing, it really depends on how watery the vegetable is. Some will spiralize, some will actually just cut as it comes out. So these are actually nice long spirals. Some are spiralizing again, some aren't. So like I said, it's super easy. And then you'll be left with a little bit of a chunk that you can put on the side and eat later or just chop up. We're gonna do another one. So like I said, if you're just popping on, we're making a Greek cucumber noodle salad. The original recipe calls for 2 English cucumbers, and I'm doing a total of 4. So we're gonna do this just kind of quickly. You kind of wanna make sure if you're gonna do what I'm doing, like stick your finger in there, you just wanna be careful. And like I said, we're gonna put them in here to drain. Kind of get out as much of the water as we can, or cucumber juice if you wanna call it that. And like I said, so you will be left with a little disc, which feel free to eat or give a kid to eat. So again, here's the spiralizer, super, super easy. And we're gonna be done with the spiralizer in about 20 seconds. If you don't want your cucumbers or whatever it is you're spiralizing to be so long, feel free to snip them. You could snip them with a knife, snip them with a kitchen shears, doesn't really matter. Dual-sided cleaning brush comes in really handy with the spiralizer in terms of cleaning and not getting your fingers cut. So here's all of our cucumbers. They are draining right now. So we're gonna put that aside and we are going to put the spiralizer aside since we're done with that. And while the cucumbers are draining, we're gonna get to the dressing. So this is our mix, measure, and pour. This is our salad dressing, I guess, maker, container, shaker, whatever you want to call it. It actually comes with a bunch of recipes, so that is a lifesaver. But this is not one of those recipes, sorry. So the recipe has olive oil, red wine vinegar, salt, pepper, dried oregano, and I doubled the recipe. So it originally calls for 2 tablespoons olive oil. I'll let you know the recipe. Ask me the recipe. I am happy to send you the link to it. It also calls for fresh lemon juice. So if you are an avid watcher, what is the trick with any citrus fruit before you're gonna cut it if you wanna juice it? Roll it so that you get the juices flowing in the fruit that you want to juice. So we are going to just, you actually want to kind of snip the end so that you don't have that little point. we're gonna cut our lemon in half, and we're gonna snip off the other end. And I'm gonna show you just how easy it is to juice the lemon. Here's our little easy mini reed measuring cup, mini easy reed. Doesn't matter, you could say it both ways. I use this all the time. 4 tablespoons, so easy. Citrus press, you're gonna wanna make sure to put your fruit, I'm using a lemon, facing the holes. Otherwise, you squirt your eyes. Bad idea. So we're gonna just put it in, we're gonna squeeze out the juice, and we want a total of 4 tablespoons. So typically it just depends on the size of your lemon. So here we already have 2 tablespoons. I think we want a total of 4 tablespoons. Sounds good. So we're just gonna juice the lemon. Now this one lemon came out to 3 tablespoons. So I'm gonna show you something cool. Oh, the seeds didn't come out. But did you know that you can take the seeds out and keep them moist. If you put them in some soil, in a few weeks they'll sprout. You can start growing your own lemon trees. Just a cool little tip. I actually did it and I have a few that are growing on my back patio. It takes a lot longer than you think, so do not get discouraged. Okay, so we're just gonna juice another half a lemon. So we have the 4 tablespoons, and there we go. So now we have the 4 tablespoons of lemon juice. We're gonna pour that in here. And the next thing that we're missing is garlic. Here we go. So I use fresh garlic. This is actually, I am running low and I need to get more garlic. I buy a lot of garlic. I use a lot of garlic. So fresh is best. So we're just gonna take off some of the peel, and we are going to use 2 whole garlic cloves. But I need to get the garlic cloves out. Okay, so what is so special about our garlic press is that you take the whole clove with the skin, you put it in. This is gonna come in really, really handy, you're gonna see. And we're just gonna press the garlic into the dressing. How cool is that? Then you're gonna use the edge of the tool to scrape off the garlic. And now I always say 80% of the time the skin will come up. Let's see. Ah, yay, skin came out. You just take that off. Never touch the garlic. My fingers don't smell like garlic. It's amazing. There is nothing else like it out there. So we got 2 garlic cloves. And then we are going to put the nice cover on, make sure it's sealed. You just pop it up to serve it, and you shake it up, and my dressing is ready for the salad. Now you might say, that's a little bit of dressing. It's strong, potent. You don't need a lot of dressing to make it taste yummy and delicious. Okay, so we are going to move the lemony stuff aside, and then we are going to actually bring back the cucumbers so that we could put it in the bowl and start making the salad so that the other vegetables just go right into the bowl so that we don't have 8,000 bowls to clean up afterwards. Okay, so here's the bowl. Now, here are the cucumbers, and check out all of the water that drained from the cucumbers. So that is water that would have otherwise been in your salad that you definitely did not want. So we're gonna put that aside. So here are all of the spiralized cucumbers. Alrighty. Then we are going to put in, and if you're just popping on, the dressing has olive oil, red wine vinegar, salt, pepper, dried oregano, garlic. I'll post a link to the recipe when I'm all done. Okay, then we have our Easy Read measuring colander, which is great, up to 3 cups. You can measure anything that you want to drain: strawberries, grapes, blueberries, grape tomatoes. Here we go. So this is a cool, fun tool if you have kids. It is spring-loaded on both sides. Want kids to help you cut things in half, want to cut grapes in half. So we're just gonna cut, we are not huge tomato lovers. So we're gonna cut all of these in half at the same time. And it doesn't matter, you can seal it all the way. You're not squishing them. Check it out. Okay, so don't be scared of this tool. I was scared when I got it at first. Silly me. Okay, so then you're just gonna take a knife and you're gonna go all the way through and you're gonna cut them all in half. How cool is this? They're all cut in half and we are going to put them right into the salad. So much easier than cutting each individual tomato in half, I think. Or grape if you have little kids, or if you like to thin your own chicken cutlets, and you could use that. So many different ways to use it. Alrighty, now we are going to go to olives. Here's our can opener. There are no sharp blades. You're not going to cut yourself. No kid is going to cut themselves. Also, no bacteria. So this is about, I believe my can opener is about 12 years old. Look how clean it is. Show me yours. Prove to me that yours is this clean. Okay, so it works on, it's really easy to use once you know how to use it. You just lay it on top and you want to make sure to turn it clockwise until it like kisses your can. And then you're just gonna twist it and it releases the pressure in the can. So once the can is open, you're not gonna have any sharp edges. And you feel it, it'll click. And then you just press this button on the side and you see the teeth right there. That's how you grab the top of the can. Super easy. Now these are olives. Here's a can strainer. I'm just gonna strain it right here rather than going into my sink to save time. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our quick slice. This is just a protective cover for the blade. And we are going to slice some olives. I like olives. You could slice as many as you want. The original recipe calls for like a 1/4 cup of olives. I feel like that's like nothing. So I use this tool a lot, the quick slice, when I want to make vegetable wedges, not wedges, actually like planks for grilling. Delicious. Zucchini, yellow squash, really easy. And you slice them all so quickly. I just slice them all like that. Check it out. They're all sliced up. Doesn't matter with olives, it really doesn't matter how they look, just as long as they're not whole. So we're gonna put them in the salad. And so far, look how pretty and colorful it's looking. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next thing. And the next thing, we're just gonna wipe down some of this olive juice. The next thing we're gonna do is, it calls for a sliced red onion. So you could slice it with your hands and start crying, or you could use your simple slicer that has your finger and knuckle saver, nail saver. So we're just gonna put the onion right in here. It has a bunch of different settings. So we're gonna make it medium thickness. So we're gonna turn it to 2, okay? It has little sticky feet on the bottom so it doesn't go slipping and sliding. And we're just going to move some things over. And we're gonna just slice it. And you'll see how quickly you could slice an onion. And I'll move it a little bit like this. And there went flying some onion, but it really slices the whole thing. And now I have all my onion slices. So this saves a ton of time when you wanna have a ton of sliced onions or whatever it is you're slicing, not just onions. So we're gonna add some of those. We don't need all of those onions for the salad. It would make it a really, really sharp salad. Now the salad also does call for, in the recipe, it calls for marinated artichoke hearts. I don't have any of those, but it doesn't really matter. So it's all good. So here's the salad. Again, that's where we're at right now. And then we're gonna move this over. And then we're gonna add some crumbled feta cheese. Now, at this point, if you wanna make it with grilled chicken, you could choose to do this recipe with grilled chicken. I've done it before. If you grill it with some of the Greek rub, so you'll marinate, my eyes are starting to tear from the onion. So if you marinate some chicken in some olive oil and sprinkle it with the Greek rub, grill it a few minutes on each side, then once it cools down, slice it up and serve it on top of the salad once you put the dressing in. It's super, super delicious. So we're gonna put, needed to get a spoon. So we're gonna put some crumbled feta on the salad. Really, this is up to you how much feta you wanna put in. I also like to add some crunchies. We are a nut-free family, so I usually add some roasted, salted sunflower seeds. Then we have the salad dressing. The onion is getting to me. Good thing it's virtual because you guys, your eyes are not tearing. Okay, so then we are going to just pour. I'm not even gonna use all the dressing. We're gonna pour some of the dressing over. And then you're just gonna mix it in. And I am going to actually, right before we eat it, I'm gonna sprinkle in, like I said before, some roasted, salted roasted sunflower seeds for that added crunch. This will also be good tomorrow for leftovers for lunch because it won't get soggy because the cucumbers are already soggy. Anyways, this is the Greek cucumber noodle salad. Easy, delicious, yummy, and I will give you a link to the recipe if you want it. Thanks so much.